Hello and welcome to Mars Horizon. This is a new game that just came out a couple days ago. I actually happened to see that. I just decided to go on Steam and see, I wonder what's new. And saw this and it looked interesting, and so I downloaded it, bought it, and downloaded it. So, other than other than seeing some of the screenshots and basically reading the description on Steam, I basically have no idea what this game is like. I've not seen anyone else play it. I've not touched it myself other than changing a couple of options. So, we'll see what it's like. I'm assuming it's going to be running a space program type thing with the ultimate goal of probably landing people on Mars, but I guess we'll see. So we'll do new game. Alright, so we have several agencies we can select from. European Space Agency. So plus 50% rewards for joint missions. Science income bonus from friendly and allied diplomatic relations increased by 50%. Double chance of being offered joint missions. Okay. NASA. Achieving top 3 milestone rank grants double support bonus. Alright. 3 additional contractors available once contractors are unlocked. Total astronaut recruit pool size is doubled. Okay, and we can customize agency as well. Interesting. Soviet Union / Russia. The national space program of the Soviet Union ties with furthering the exploration of space. Invalid launch window becomes suboptimal launch windows. Okay. So apparently we might get more flexibility in when we can launch. Half price astronaut hiring costs and upkeep. No support penalty for failed missions. So you can fail all you want and you don't get penalized, basically. China, minus 25% research costs, minus 25 building instruction. Japan. Is there anyone else? Not right now. I mean, this is an ESA game. So maybe I'll start with them. Or it's an ESA sponsored game. I don't think it's necessarily made by them. We'll see how this is. It's the first option. Okay. Okay. So we have more relaxed experience, balanced experience. Missions will provide challenge, and other space agencies will be competitive, more demanding. Yeah, let's do kind of the opening difficulty here. Enable tutorial. Yeah, we probably want that. Auto resolve. Sure, I guess. Not entirely sure what that means. Guess I'll find out. Welcome, Director. You are entrusted with guiding our agency through this dawning space age and far beyond. Make use of our diplomatic expertise to promote international cooperation and scientific innovation. Place our agency at the forefront of humanity's voyage into space. Only by working together can we realize feats long thought impossible. With your leadership, we will uncover the mysteries of the solar system and perhaps one day make humans a multi-planetary species. Bon Chance, Director. I'm sure I pronounced that correctly. The solar system screen is your gateway to the various aspects involved in running your agency, such as accessing the research and base screens, selecting planets to discover, available missions, and viewing recent and upcoming events. Tutorial objectives. Your current tutorial objectives are tracked here. Completing these tasks is a great way to get your agency up and running. So we have build sounding rocket, research small launch pad, build small launch pad, launch sounding rocket. Okay. Your first objective is a crucial step for any new space agency. Constructing and launching an experimental sounding rocket to test and improve your booster technology. Selecting planets. Selecting a planetary body in the solar system screen will display a list of missions associated with that body. To highlight Earth, then press... Okay. Oh. Okay. Oh. There we go. Mission Select screen displays all missions belonging to the selected planetary body. Before launching a payload into orbit, it's vital to test the agency's launch facilities with suborbital flights. These sounding rockets will carry an array of sensors, and other experiments, but don't have the power to achieve orbit. Okay. Details of the currently selected mission can be seen here, such as the length of the mission and the rewards on offer. So 1 month, we get 250 science, 100 whatever, and whatever. Milestone missions. There are 2 types of missions, milestones and requests. Milestone missions are important for advancing your space program and will be contested by other agencies. They will often require additional research. Request missions will become available as your agency completes milestone missions and can be a valuable way of boosting your support, alright, so that's what this is, and science. Request missions don't require additional research, but each is only available for a limited time. Research required to unlock the currently selected mission will be listed here. Note that all required research has already been completed for test launch. Space races. All of the space agencies will be racing to complete milestone missions first. Doing so will result in increased support for your agency. Here you can track the progress of the 5 agencies in regards to the currently selected mission. Alright. Planning the mission. Once you're ready, select Plan Mission to start planning the test launch mission. Alright, Plan Mission. The mission plan includes each stage necessary to take a mission from the drawing board and up into space. Note that each mission plan takes up 1 mission slot. Okay. Not sure where the... I mean, I see the mission plans over here, but I don't know how many mission slots we have. You can unlock additional slots by constructing mission control buildings. Okay. A test launch has no payload, so you can get straight to designing the launch vehicle. Design a vehicle for this mission. Ooh. On this screen, you'll be able to select previous vehicle designs or choose a start new design. For the test launch, only sounding rockets can be selected. Alright. This is the vehicle designer where you'll be able to design the vehicle for your mission. Booster and upper stages. A vehicle is made up of a booster and an upper stage. The booster must be able to carry the upper stage, whilst the upper stage must be able to carry the payload. Note that for test launch, only the sounding rocket may be selected and there is no payload. Displayed here are the vehicle stats, where you can check the booster has enough capacity to carry the upper stage and the vehicle can reach minimum distance required by the mission. So... a 25% launch reliability. Note that the launch pad requirement is not currently met. The sounding rocket requires a small launch pad. You can still design and build a vehicle without the required launch pad, but will need to build the launch pad in order to launch the vehicle. Launch reliability is a key stat that determines the chance of the vehicle launching without an error. As an experimental vehicle, the sounding rocket has a very low launch reliability. However, it will gain a large amount of launch reliability per launch, even if it blows up. Alright. Confirmed design. The sounding rocket is a valid design for the mission. It can now be confirmed. Yay! Once the vehicle has been constructed, you'll receive a construction report from your engineers. This will often include traits that may affect how you approach the next stage of the mission plan. Your engineers will deliver a construction report once it has been completed, right? Constructing the vehicle. If you have the necessary funds, which it looks like we do, we have 100,000. I assume the 50,000 is how much we get per month. You can start constructing the vehicle. This can take several months. Once the vehicle is completed, you'll be able to move on to the final stage of the mission plan and set a launch date. So we have a 98% chance of critical failure, a 56% chance of a negative event, 19% chance of launch success, 6% chance of positive event. I wonder what a positive event is beyond just a launch success. Vehicle approved. It kind of reminds me of the scene in Armageddon where they're like, fail, fail, impressively fail. NASA approved. Your engineers will begin construction immediately. It will be completed in 2 months. All right. Now that the sounding rocket is constructing, it's time to build a launch pad capable of launching it. First step is to complete the appropriate small launch pad research. Various screens crucial to running your agency can be accessed here. All right. When you're ready, select the research icon. Okay, so we have research, active missions, our base, diplomacy, and then Spacepedia. Okay. The research screen is where you can research new technology vital to progressing your space program. The screen is split up into 3 research trees: missions, buildings, and vehicles. Okay. This is the missions tree, which contains the research necessary to unlock new missions and their respective payloads. So, artificial satellite, whatever this is, animal in space, lunar orbit. Each tree is made up of nodes that represent certain technologies or areas of research. These nodes will often require the completion of other nodes before they can be researched. For example, the mission research artificial satellite must be completed before the payload research beneath can be started. Alright. Interesting. So this is just payload research. Wouldn't an artificial satellite be considered payload? I guess we'll find out. Each research node requires a certain amount of research, okay. Or a certain amount of science to complete. Science can be earned via mission and buildings. Note that you can select a node to view more details on that research. Each research tree is split into eras, which represent the technological age. Reaching a new era on any tree will unlock new planetary bodies in the solar system screen. Completing all the available research in a single era on a tree will grant a powerful reward. Alright. Select the buildings tree. Buildings tree is key to expanding your base and the capabilities of your agency. So a small launch pad, research lab, rocket test pad, spacecraft assembly, mission control, expanded research lab, backup powered. So, yeah, I mean, this stuff looks important. To be able to launch your first mission, you'll need to research the small launch pad. So it costs $50,000, $5,000 a month upkeep, I'm assuming. 1 month build time. And we need 100 science, of which we have none. But we get 113 science a month. So I guess that's why we get the 1 month build time. Okay. Here you can keep track of the resources vital to running your agency, funds, science, and support. Support is primarily earned from completing missions. Earning support is key to reaching higher funding tiers. Funding is required for constructing vehicles, buildings, many other key aspects of your space program. So don't go bankrupt is what you're saying. Science is earned from missions and certain buildings and is crucial to conducting research. The more science you collect, the faster you'll be able to unlock new technology. Upcoming events related to your agency will be shown here, along with the number of months before they occur. So 2 months for the rocket, a year for the funding review. Past events will appear here, including notable news related to other space agencies. Advancing time. Pressing next month will advance time by 1 month. Okay, so it's not like, Kerbal where we just kind of spin. Next event will advance time until the next important event. So we have small launch pad research complete. So now we need to build the small launch pad. Once a building has been unlocked via research, it can be constructed in your base. Visit the base screen. Ooh. Expanding your base is vital to increasing your agency's launch capabilities and much more. And much more besides. Okay, that's kind of weird wording. On this screen, you'll be able to construct new buildings that you've researched, move or demolish existing buildings, and clear obstructions to create more space. Let me guess, this costs money. So, oh. Can we? Yep, okay. Build. Okay. Buildings also have a build cost and upkeep. You'll need to be able to afford both and able to construct the building. Build time 1 month. All right. Okay. Each building has potential positive and negative adjacency effects determined by the buildings it's placed next to. Try placing this one alongside different buildings to compare effects. Okay. So, negative effect on this one, but positive on that one. Okay. So, like, this would be, in theory, good. Minus 2% vehicle build time. Your small launch pad is now constructing. Once it's completed, you'll be able to launch your first rocket. Now that the previous research is complete, you'll need to select a new one. A good early choice is Artificial Satellite Mission, which will allow your agency to start working towards putting its first payload into orbit. So that's missions. So this one doesn't cost money. Destination Earth orbit. Science reward 400 over 2 months. Cost 300 science, which will basically take us 3 months. Oh, is it done? Next month? Oh, what's... It's asteroids! Small launch pad is complete. Launch pads are essential service structure for launch vehicles, allowing maintenance work and providing data about the vehicle ahead of launch. Allows the launch of small vehicles. Oh. Alright. Engineers have reported that launch vehicle construction completed without any notable issues. Launch preparations. The final stage in the mission plan involves assigning crew, which we don't have to worry about this time, deciding on a training program, which we don't have to worry about this time, and setting the launch date. This is an uncrewed mission, so no crew need to be assigned. Training is also locked for now until the appropriate buildings are constructed in your base. I wonder if you can launch crew without training. That would be kind of interesting. All that remains is set the all-important launch date for the mission. Select the launch date button to get started. On the calendar screen, you'll be able to set a launch date for your mission. Each month represents a launch window. There are 3 types of launch window: optimal, suboptimal, and invalid. Now, is this one a different color just because it's alternating? Optimal windows are ideal launch date. Suboptimal carries a launch reliability penalty, but can be worth risking in order to launch your missions earlier. You cannot launch on an invalid window unless you're the Soviet Union, apparently. Other agencies, for milestone missions, you can view the progress. You'll also be able to see their scheduled launches in the calendar. Be sure to schedule your launch before those of other agencies if you want to beat them to the milestone. So, I guess we can just select this month. With the launch date set, the final step is to confirm this stage. Confirm mission setup. Launch approved! With the launch date set for your test launch, now all that remains is advanced time. Alright. Our 25% chance to not have any problems rocket. April 1957. Oh, that's good. Good conditions, so that improves our things. I don't think we're gonna get better than that. 34% launch reliability. Well, it didn't blow up on the pad. That's a good sign. It's kind of cool, actually. Don't tease me. Is it actually going to be successful? Wow. Secure launch. No mission effect. So now it's improved up to 40%. Test launch first. 25. Whatever this is. I forget. Support. 250 science for 1 month. Congratulations on completing your first tutorial objective. Your test launch was a resounding success, granting your agency valuable support and science. The next tutorial objective involves achieving a crucial milestone for your space agency, placing your first artificial satellite into orbit. Such a noteworthy mission is bound to grant valuable science as well as support from a rapt public. Well, if that's what our next mission is going to be, I think that may be where I wrap up this episode. So successful first mission despite the odds. So I guess that's a good start for my European Space Agency. So thank you for watching, and I hope to see you here next time.